Hey everybody, thanks for visiting. I want to take 2 seconds just to let you know that I really appreciate you coming in and checking out this video. If you like what you see, also check out what I have on my Patreon account, which is patreon.com/acro trainer, ACRO trainer. Thanks and enjoy. Okay, so you've just finished a run and you're wondering what you can do to get rid of the tightness within your legs, maybe a little bit of tightness within your core. So we're gonna go through a couple of quick things just to loosen yourself up and make sure you don't sit right into your car or on the couch immediately afterwards and get super tight in the hamstrings. So as soon as you finish your run, you're gonna stop, maybe find a tree to hold on to, something to balance with if you need it. And we're gonna start leg swings. As I do this, I'm gonna go between a point and a flex. A point and a flex. So you can see there's the point, there's the flex. So each swing, or maybe like 5 with a point, 3, 4, 5, and then a flex. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you can kind of open up a little bit through here as you swing back, but I'm also trying to keep a healthy engagement within my belly as I swing the leg. This is so that I can get a little bit more out of the front of the hip here as my leg swings back. So we're gonna do, let's say 10 per leg on flex and point. And then we're gonna go across the body with the leg. So my idea here is to create this little window pane along the front of my body. So I'm gonna send my leg out to the side and across the front, go as wide as I can, upwards. So it's up and out. Same thing here with the toe point. Let's go for 5 with the toe pointed, 5 with the toe flexed. Okay, so I'm gonna go across and out. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and point. 4, 3, 2, 1. With each one of those, I'm trying to go a little bit further into my extension, out, and I get a little extra at the top just to encourage my hip to open up just a hint more with each swing. And when you're coming across this way, I'm not terribly concerned about how far I reach that direction. It's really more just to have the opposite action of the leg, but I'm really using my abductor to push out. Notice that I'm not sending my chest to the side as I do that. I'm really trying to keep my chest up. Okay? So as soon as we're done with that, so our hips should be pretty warm after the run, yeah? We're gonna go drop to a knee, place a hand or maybe both hands on the knee in front. Notice that my heel is out in front of my knee. That's because what I'm going to do is bring my knee forward, drawing my hips down towards the floor, trying to keep the hips square. So I can even push down as I press, really drawing this portion of my glute in towards the heel. So hang out here for probably a minute and then switch to where you've got an engaged kneecap and a pointed toe to lean forward over the thigh here. So you might reach the ground, you might not. That's okay wherever you're at. What you can start to do if you want to make this dynamic is to reach down for the ground and then back for the leg. Down for the ground, back for the leg. You might find that every time you reach for the floor or the ground, you make it a little bit further. Okay? Bend that knee. Go ahead and take the back leg, pull it in towards your glute. If you've seen my other videos on Patreon, you may notice that there's a better way to do this, but it involves having a wall to work with. So it'll be more of an at-home after your run stretch. This is good for now though. We're gonna try to hit the front of the leg. So we're gonna find 1 minute pressing down and forward, just like so. Maybe 1 minute here, spending your time going between here and here, or just holding, whatever works for you. And then drawing this back leg, or rather heel towards the butt. Okay. a minute on each of those alternating sides. Okay, so moving along from there. In running, a lot of what we do is drawing the legs forward, right? So we're not just using the front of our leg here, but we're also using our core there. And what we want to do is open that back up so we can just hang out in a nice yoga pose, allowing the front body to relax towards the ground. I'm not letting my shoulders come up to my ears. I'm drawing my shoulder blades together in the back, presenting my chest in front of me. I'm even kind of engaging, I'm squeezing through the glutes to press my hips downwards and open up the entire front body here. Okay, so now since we're already down low, we're gonna take our legs, and this one may or may not be possible for you. We're gonna give it a try. Just go as far as you can. So I'm gonna place one leg where my heel is against my butt over here, and this is my right leg going as much over my left as possible. You can see that I'm pretty tight right here. So I'm going to extend through the legs, trying to get the knees as close to one another as possible, and then reach across and open through the chest here. If this feels okay for you, you can start to reach out. And then the same thing on the other side. Cross, and you can start to go out there as well. Try for 30 seconds here, 30 seconds here, and then of course, switch legs. One on top of another, reaching here, 30 seconds, here, 30 seconds. You may try this with, and this is gonna be extra hard, one foot directly on top of the knee, and you can see again, I'm pretty tight right here, but that's another great way for you to try to open up your hips, is just to hang out in this position. And I'm gonna encourage this knee to go downwards, but I'm also not gonna really push it. I'm just gonna add some gentle pressure on top here. So 30 seconds, let's say, on that side, 30 seconds on this side. I'm a lot tighter over here. Okay, so from there, go ahead and place a leg on the inside of your thigh. We're gonna reach across for a foot or a shin, whatever is accessible to you. And then we're going to try to place an elbow on the inside of the leg and then reach across, using the weight of our arm and hand to pull the side body open towards this toe. So about 30 seconds to a minute, you can hang out as long as you like. In this one, reach, and then place the elbow on the inside. Use the weight of the top hand to draw your whole side body open. I'm also using the hand that's on the inside of my leg here to kind of pull me, using the bicep curl action, pull me down towards the leg.